and welcome to Inner Circle Guidance. Today we're going to be doing a collective reading, but for those of you who are new to the circle, hello and welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I post new videos every single day. And if you're looking for personal services or personal readings, I offer them through my website, innercircleguidance.com. With Halloween being tomorrow, the veil between the realms is very thin. So I thought it would be interesting to do a collective reading. To see what the spirits have to tell us. What do the spirits have to tell us? We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Empress. We have the Three of Wands. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Page of Wands. We have the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck here. This is my OG deck. For those of you who have been following me for a long time, you haven't seen these probably since I first started this channel. Interesting. I have believe in yourself, you can make it happen. We have you will always be my best friend. Find the strength and confidence to move forward. Interesting. And I find it really interesting that these are all green cards because green is a color of abundance. And it's interesting too because we also have two threes on the table, which have to do with balance and the supreme balance between the mind, body, and spirit. We also have the Empress on the table, which is the card of whatever you nurture is what grows. But what I'm seeing is that this particular guide has been sending you a lot of messages and communicating with you a lot recently. You may not always recognize that that's where it's coming from, but I'm seeing that there has been a lot of attempt at communication if you have not been picking up on the messages. There has been a lot of synchronicities happening because I keep hearing you have a lot of big things right around the corner. This particular guide is trying to prepare you for what is coming. And I'm seeing that there's certain actions that need to be taken here. For some of you, you are already taking the actions. For others of you, you're procrastinating or you're uncertain about the actions to take because we do have the Three of Wands on the table, which has to do with seeing the long-term thing that you want in the distance, but maybe not knowing exactly what path to take in order to get there. I keep hearing that this is a journey. You need to start enjoying the journey more. I'm also picking up on, I keep getting shown a labyrinth. So the difference between a labyrinth and a maze is a labyrinth has no wrong turns or dead ends. You will always eventually get to the center of the labyrinth. Whereas in a maze, you can have dead ends and you can have wrong turns. What I'm getting here is, and what this particular guide I think is really trying to get across, is that you need to stop worrying so much about the specific actions being right or wrong, or the decisions being right or wrong, or feeling as if you're being tested, and start worrying more about just moving forward, making progress, and if you go a different direction, taking the lessons from that direction that you learn with you. I'm also hearing that for some of you, you're feeling like you've really had to wait a long time in order to achieve what it is that you want, or to bear the fruits of your labor. This guide is telling you are not having to wait because you're being punished. You are being prepared. And I'm seeing that a lot of the things that you really want are right around the corner here. This guide is very, very specific about that this is all right around the corner, but that you need to sort of be more confident in your decision making, be more confident in yourself, be more confident in standing in your authenticity. Some of the offers and the opportunities that are going to be coming in are not going to be something that you're going to see coming. For some of you, it's going to feel like you're going on a complete detour in a good way where you're taking a scenic route, so to speak, but you're still getting to where you want to go. But it may be something that's being offered that you're not expecting that's going to take you in a little bit of a different direction in your life. For others, I'm seeing this more has to do with you are going to be receiving an offer that's unexpected, that is going to move things along much more quickly than you were expecting in a way that was very unexpected. To be clear, neither of those two groups mean you have to wait longer. It's not about the time. It's more about the way in which you go about the journey, which is why this particular guide is telling you need to be more confident. You need to find the strength to move forward and be confident in it. Because I'm seeing that this particular thing that you don't see coming may require you to step out of your comfort zone a little bit, or may require you to do things in a way you haven't done before, which means that it could be a little intimidating only because it's different. But I'm seeing that with the Page of Wands, it's going to give you a new way of doing things. It's going to allow you to use your strengths in a way that you haven't done before that may actually move you forward in a much more abundant, peaceful, harmonious way. This particular guide wants you to know that you have certain gifts that the world needs at this time, and that you really need to be watering your own garden in the sense that you really need to be taking care of yourself. You need to nurture your gifts, use them in a way that maybe you haven't before, which is what some of these opportunities are going to be. Although it's going to feel like maybe this opportunity is something that you hadn't thought about and you may be questioning it, this guide is telling you that you will make the right decision if you listen to your intuition. Focus more on what you want to create for yourself and for the world. It will not lead you astray. I'm also hearing that some of you need to slow down a little bit and pay closer attention to the signs and the guidance that you are receiving. You're getting a little caught up in the day-to-day and you're not taking that time to be present, and you're missing some important information here. Try to stay a bit more alert. Try to balance your time a little bit better so that you're having the time for yourself to really work on building your self-confidence, staying in the right mindsets, those types of things so that you can move forward. So this is your reading. If it resonated with you, don't forget to like this video. Your affirmation for this reading is, I believe that I can achieve anything I choose to achieve. And as always, may your life be full of light, full of love, abundance, and gratitude. I'll see you next time.